Hello, my name is Jimmy, and welcome to the 2025 Toyota 4runner. And I want to show you exactly how well child seats fit. I'm going to be installing a few Clek products. I got the Ling, base is already in hand. I also have a Flow or a Foomph that I'll be installing right here on the passenger side, just to show you exactly, well, what you can accommodate inside the brand new 4runner. Just to get it off the bat, you got two sets of lower anchors. They're behind these Velcro pads here. Two sets of lower anchors, one driver side, one passenger side. Quite easy to get access to, so that's nice. Three upper anchors just behind the bench. Each of the sides here, so the middle one, the middle seat is attached to the passenger side, and that is tiltable on this side, and of course on the driver side as well. But the middle one moves with this. What I found is chances are you won't be able to fit a child seat in the middle and have that side folded. There just isn't enough room really for you to have that. So if you're putting a child seat, chances are not only can you not fold that side, you can't have someone on this side because of where the seatbelt buckle is. The child seat will probably be on this buckle, so you won't be able to get someone on this side, on the passenger side of the 4runner here. But let me show you exactly how well this Ling fits. Ling is nice and easy. You got the lower anchors in here. Push that out and just find those lower anchor spots and nice. Push this in. Make sure my load leg is out and down. Locked. Good. And then I can have this adjusted at whatever height. Let's go grab the Ling itself and see how well it glides right in. Should be no problem. Okay, so we got the Ling, goes actually into the cabin nicely. I'm 5'11", and yeah, it's a good height, I would say. My eyes are just on top of the sill here. And yeah, there's plenty of space. This seat is moved forward. I'm okay comfortable here, but maybe a little squished. Not too bad. But still, yeah, plenty of space in here. The seats themselves, they don't move fore and aft, so it's not like you can move them back so that you can get a bigger seat inside. So do make sure you get something that's a little bit more compact. But let's get this out of here so I can get the rear-facing Flow inside, because a rear-facing seat is always going to be the one that's going to be causing problems. That's because they are bigger, blah, 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 blah. But let me go grab one of those and show you exactly what that will look like. All right, so I grabbed the Flow here in rear-facing. It's set up with the rebound bar. That's already attached. I have the lower anchors out already just to make my life a little easier, as well, these are already out, I should say. I'm just going to use them to install the seat. Lower anchors aren't really any more difficult to use or any easier to use than seatbelts. It's just, if you have them out, you can use them. If you have the seatbelt method, then use that. It doesn't really matter. Although it does matter later on when there's a weight limit, because those lower anchors, chances are 65-pound max. Seat is whatever amount, child is whatever amount. The two of those, add those together, cannot exceed 65 pounds. If they do, seatbelt. Seatbelt is your only method at that point. But let's cinch this nice and tight so we can see what it looks like inside the cabin. Pulls a decent way forward, which is fine. It's still within the belt path itself, and it's secure. Non-dominant hand. It's not moving more than an inch, so that's good. Get these latches in, and then the base. This is on the front. And that is it. Clek flow. Yeah, Clek flow nice and installed in the passenger side of the 2025 4runner. No real issues. Pretty simple install. There's a bit of a gap on the top, but that's okay. You shouldn't have to worry about that because it does have full contact right here on the side. The base has full contact as well, and there's like plenty of material still. It's not like a short overhang or anything like that. So yeah, pretty simple. The only thing I would say is probably just right here on the top, because of the sunroof mechanism, this droops down a little bit more than you might like. So at like their tallest, when they're in rear facing, their noggins may hit it as they kind of go in and out of the seat, but once they're in there, they'll be completely fine. For when it's time to go forward facing, according to the owner's manual here, this is a Canadian spec one. So on page 63, it says lift the headrest, guide it through, but don't lower it back down. This headrest only has one slot, or two if you count the lower one. So like it has only had two slots where it kind of locks in. So if you go like higher, which is like these are the shallowest pegs ever. So if you go higher like this, and you try to pass the your tether through, which I'm sure you're going to do, don't leave it like that. I mean, it's obvious, but make sure it clicks to that one stage where it doesn't come out, or just remove it altogether. That's what the picture kind of dictates. It's just not there. But in the owner's manual, on page 64, it does say, under warning, when installing the child restraint system with the head restraint being raised, after the head restraint has been raised and the anchor bracket has been fixed, do not lower the head restraint. So don't lower it all the way. I think that's what it says. Owner manuals, sometimes they're just a little weird. But I think that's really it for the 4runner here. If you do have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below, and I'll get back to you next time. Take care.